This is Islington Town Hall, as you can see from the sign in front of you. Now, guiding problem here is that you're going to arrive here and there's going to be a wedding or not. So where you're going to stand, you'll have to have plan Bs and plan Cs for here. So I've been here several times when there's been a great wedding party and there's been confetti being flown everywhere, or like today it's rather quiet.
But there is a wedding going on, coming up.
Not
actually going on there.
I've been invited to a wedding here on the afternoon of the exam.
Oh, well.
So I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a wedding in the afternoon. Which I'm not going to be going to.
Right.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, maybe we can all go in.
Yeah, we'll get to the wedding.
Wedding crashes. Proceedings
Right. So come and have a look at the weekend several times and get an idea of what's going on here. Right, so the Islington Town Hall. Now, you know, it doesn't sound like it's going to be much of a story, is it? But actually, if you dig deep, you'll find some interesting information. So start off with, what's it for? Islington Town Hall is the headquarters of the London Borough of Islington. Don't forget, you might have people on your tours who don't know about London, how it works. So Islington is one of the 32 London boroughs that form the Greater London area, and it's comprised of the old historic areas of St Mary's Islington, St James's Clerkenwell, St Luke's Old Street. This building was erected in 1930, and originally it was planned to be a symmetrical building. This was going to be the centre, and there was going to be another wing on this side to match this side of the building, so it would have been much bigger, but the money ran out. We were in the 1930s when we had the economic depression, and so they only built this bit. The council meets here, so all the councillors are elected by the voters of Islington, meet here several times. And also down at the far end there, to your right, is the Assembly Hall. And the Assembly Hall was, in the 30s, 40s and 50s, a very popular venue. So if you go online or do your research, you'll find lots of people of yesteryear, mostly famous people of the 50s, who performed here. And it's also a venue for dancing as well. Old time and modern ballroom dancing, very popular. But during the 80s, Islington got a reputation because politically it was very much to the left of the Labour Party, and one of its rather unpleasant names in the press was the Loony left. And some of the worst stories, some of them very untrue as well, about what left-wing councils were doing, were attached to the reputation of Islington. All sorts of strange and wonderful things that never really happened. But one thing that did happen, that was quite notorious around here, was they flew the red flag over there. They took the Union Jack down and flew the red flag instead. There was a lot of political divisions in the council at the time, and one of its later council leaders was Margaret Hodge. Later, some of you know, went on to be an MP and then chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, made a bit of a name for herself in the last few years. But otherwise now the council is run by the Labour Party, and sorry? Yes, there's one Liberal Green Party. It used to be a Liberal Democrat council here back in the year 2000. So there are stories attached to it, so you can get interest out of what could otherwise be a very boring subject. Okay? As you can see through our walk so far, noise, extraneous noise, is going to be a problem all the time. So when you're with the examiners, make sure if you're going to stop, make it obvious you're stopping for the noise. Make a gesture or something, and they'll think, oh, good, well done. Right, now, next stop is Mary's going to take us to. Yeah, unless you've got any questions. I saw a hand go up. Yes. Paul.
Yes. You said 1930. There's the 1925 stonework up there above the the door.
Oh yes, well done.
He knows his
Was that the
Latin.
foundation stone?
It's right. It dates to 1925. I said it developed over the 1930s, really.
Right,
But it was
okay.
started off in 1925. Meantime, they maintained their hall further down the road by the petrol station. That I showed you on Thursday night.
Didn't mean to catch you out.
So yeah. Well done. Those of you with Latin, of course, do very well.
He's got to be one of those public school boys doing it right.
I can go to public school without learning Latin.
It's a grammar school though.
Okay, right, so Mary, I'll hand you over to Mary
Okay,
now.
now we're going from a so-called serious centre of politics to a centre of entertainment. It's not a very long walk, but we're going to cross the crossing and go down and take a right turn.
Oh, God.